So let me tell you about the origins of handshakes. This is gonna be like a little few minutes. Alright, so when you give a nigga a handshake, it's like, yo, we good money. It's like when you like start coming out your mother's house, when you start exploring the world and you end up finding niggas that you fuck with, niggas that your friends, you know what I'm saying? You give your handshake of you give your man, your friend a handshake. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes niggas even start doing their own little click things. They do like back in the days, a nigga you give a nigga if a nigga give you a handshake and he give you a dap like this, that's disrespect. So I'm kind of like still under that shit. So I don't even really like. I be wanting to flip out if a nigga give me a dap like that because that's how we was trained to think like growing up. You know what I'm saying? If a nigga trying to give you, if you're a nigga, you fuck with a nigga, it's a handshake, bang. If you don't fuck with a nigga, you don't give no nigga no handshake, no nothing. So, so as I came up under those times where when they give you a dap or give you a left hand handshake, when you're really right, that's disrespect, and you might want to just pop off on that nigga. You know what I'm saying? Or you just look at him as an enemy. That's anyway. Back in the days, if a nigga was an enemy, there's no hiding nothing. There's none of that front and that secret enemy shit. If a nigga an enemy, you gonna know your enemy, and that's one of the ways a nigga could tell that a nigga ain't fucking with you. Cause it's like if you fuck with a nigga, you give a nigga a dap to the point where you're hitting the fucking shoulder to shoulder. You know what I'm saying? So if niggas acting funny style, and I'm like I feel a little uncomfortable if you give me a fist pump or you give me a left hand handshake. You know what I'm saying? So if like I be wanting to flip out because that's how I was taught to move and shit like that. If a nigga trying, because at the end of the day, if you have beef with a nigga, it's none of that handshake. If a nigga ain't like you, you just keep your distance. So if you give me, if you could tell a nigga as I started getting older, you know what I'm saying, niggas wanted to give you get nigga. I don't know, niggas always gave daps. If you wasn't a feeling nigga, you give a nigga a fist pump. So I feel when niggas do that to me, I feel you trying to disrespect me, and I be wanting to fucking want to get like I want to say like was what you want to shoot the fade. I feel like saying that sometimes, so it's like I don't know if I'm even overreacting or overthinking, but that's how I was. That's how I was raised. You know what I'm saying? Like a nigga trying to, if you fuck with a nigga, it's either gonna give you a handshake. If you're really clicking up, y'all start doing all type of like you're doing sound. Yo, like back in the days, like if you in a gang, like if you're street, like you a family, the niggas would do that whole little, niggas do that whole daps and all that, like just differentiate from yourself from other people. So handshake is the minimum, not no dap, not no left hand handshake unless you're a lefty. You know what I'm saying? But niggas should give you a handshake. If you really fuck with a nigga, y'all clicked up. Y'all niggas doing all type of shit. Bang, 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 bang. You know what I'm saying? So I really take that shit serious. So if a nigga ain't trying to give me no a handshake, and if you do give me a fist pump, and you from the streets, I feel you disrespecting me, and I don't really know how it is to fuck with square people. I'm just starting to fuck with square people ever since I started. I stopped quitting. I quit smoking weed and drinking, so I'm more prone to be around like you know square environments and athletic environments and shit like that. When I was in the streets, niggas, I never hung around. I never went to basketball events and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But I changed myself. I changed my life around.